Okay, guys, so welcome back to my channel. And today I actually am in San Salvador, which is the capital of El Salvador. And I wanted to share my ride with you all today. I wanted you all to see what it looks like in San Salvador. So it's more modernized here. You'll see buildings, tall buildings. You'll see a lot of the things that we have in the U.S. here. And you'll see things here that used to be in the U.S. that has actually moved to um, San Salvador or El Salvador, the whole country. So I'm trying to show you all how busy the traffic is. It's always a lot of traffic here. And there's still people selling things on the street. You're going to find they sell everything and anything. And I was also trying to capture the KFC sign. And, KFC gets around because I've been to many different countries. And most every country that I've been to always has a KFC and a McDonald's. That's my stepdaughter. Um, so she's driving and she's also singing. So that's why I'm doing this voiceover because I don't also want to disturb her from what she's doing. But it's beautiful here. I don't know. Did y'all see the Pizza Hut? Yes, there's a Pizza Hut there. Um, you see their buses and you know, you see the beautiful palm trees, and sky is clear today. But it's really, really, really nice here. I love it here. Um, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people riding. They call it moto here. They call it moto. So you'll see that's a Mr. Donut, the Burger King. Um, yeah, Mr. Donut is a popular place here. There is a Wendy's here as well. Okay. There is a Wendy's here. And my stepdaughter is learning Spanish. She's learning English and she's teaching me Spanish. So we're both teaching each other. I'm going with her to her class tomorrow where she's learning English. So there's a Quiznos. I'm just trying to show y'all everything that's here. And look at how much traffic it is. You see the Shell gas station to the left. Uh-huh. So, it's the scenery is beautiful. And it's pretty clean here too in the capital. It's pretty clean in the capital now. You may go to other the outskirts or the suburbs they call it in the states, which is more of country life living. You see the Dollar City, Subway, Texaco. You see the mountain ahead. I mean, I just really, really love it. It's so beautiful. But I love, no, don't get me wrong now. I love Ghana too, okay? I love Ghana. Ghana is beautiful. But, so one thing about El Salvador, it is one of the smallest countries in Central America. And surprisingly, it is pretty well developed here in the capital. Um, that says Escuela, which means that there's a school there for those of you who do not know any Spanish. So that means it's a school nearby. But I didn't see it when I was riding because I was just so busy looking at everything else. um, there's a McDonald's. Look at the McDonald's. Nice McDonald's. So now, if you looked at some of my previous videos, you will see areas that are not quite as built up as this area. And it's usually like this anywhere you go in the world, looks like to me. that the capital is usually the more modern place in the most developed area. But the streets are just nice and done here. Um, so and people drive really nice cars here, surprisingly. Yeah. So you're gonna see still a lot of people selling things on the side of the road. Everybody's always trying to make a dollar here, that's for sure. You don't really see too much homelessness here. Um, so I've been here for almost 2 weeks, and I saw one. Isn't that beautiful? That painting. That's why I showed that. Um, we're on our way to see my husband. He's in the hospital. So, but I was just there. We just arrived at the hospital, but it's so tight, guys. I don't even think. I think I stopped. I stopped filming because it's so. My stepdaughter is a new driver, and I always like to try to keep an eye on her too, um, on what she's doing, and try to help her. In some of these places, it's a little challenging. So it's always a lot of traffic out, and you see you got speed bumps everywhere. So I always try to help her when I've been sitting up front. I'm always trying to help her too, and not try to be so selfish and just get my content. So we almost there, and I think I'm gonna stop because it's so tight. The street that we have to go up. I should have showed y'all. They supposed to be it's supposed to be a two-way street. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. This was the next day, guys. I'm sorry. Um, no, this was not the next day. This was the same day. I did not show y'all the hospital and stuff because it's so, oh my God, so many people there. Um, but anyway, we stopped to get something to eat, and when we were leaving the place, we stopped by this pet store. And those fish nice. And then I saw some fish there that I've never seen before too. And they looked like they were toys. They were so pretty and multicolored. I mean, not like every fish had their own individual color. Like if the fish was yellow, it was yellow. And you'll see this later on in the video. But yeah, these are the rabbits, and um, yeah. Look at how big those fish are. I don't know what they feeding those fish. It was everything. They had chickens, ducks. They had chickens, ducks, and everything. They were selling turtles, hamsters. Those are chickens. Sorry, y'all. It seems like I'm going pretty fast right there. Let's see. What is that? Oh, those are the turtles. Y'all see the turtles? Mm-hmm. Those are, I don't know what those are, but they fish. I don't know what kind of fish, but they fish. Some more chickens. They sell chickens in the pet store. But hey, a whole different country. I want y'all to see those pretty fish. Look at that kitten. He's so cute. I had to get him. He's scared. He's so cute. Okay, so here goes some more fish. I want y'all to see those really pretty, colorful fish. I'm sure those were tropical fish. More chickens. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to capture everything, y'all. Everybody telling me to look too. Everybody like, look at this, get this. So I'm just swinging the camera back and forth. I hope I didn't make y'all dizzy. That's a hamster. I don't like hamsters. They remind me of rats. So I don't really care for those animals. I don't really like rats. So more chickens, rabbits. Isn't that cute? He's a cute little rabbit, black and white rabbit. Mm-hmm. The parrots. These are not the talking ones though. Mm-hmm. That's that would have shown me the parrots. Yeah. I'm gonna get to those colorful fish. I know. I did a close up of the colorful fish. Those are the hamsters that look like rats, little mice. There they are. There we are. Y'all look at those little tiny, beautiful fish. Aren't they cute? They were yellow and gold and orange. They're swimming around just as happy as they could be. Mm-hmm. If my son is watching this, I know he loves it. Okay, everybody say it's time to go. So we leave it. They got roosters, chickens, eggs. They sure be. They lay their eggs. But they probably gonna let those develop into whatever the type of chicken or egg that is. I don't know what kind of egg she was trying to tell me. But of course, my Spanish is very limited. I had to capture those flowers. They were real and they were beautiful. Hmm. So that's my mother-in-law, and that's my stepdaughter's mother. You see, have the same kind of fish, those little teeny fish that they have in Ghana. They had the same kind of fish here. Hmm. I had to capture how big these. They keep the heads on their shrimp here. You know how they keep the heads on fish in Ghana? They keep the heads of their shrimp on, which to me takes away the taste. So okay, now I'm at a new day, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm in a new day. I don't always have internet here. That's one of my problems. And I had to capture this. This is a like walking over the walk over or the overpath that you walk over, but it's almost like a maze. You look at those mountains in the back. Those mountains are so beautiful. My phone could not capture the beauty. And I just get frustrated and stop trying to show you because when I look in the camera, it's not showing you all what I see. And so you all may not think it's beautiful as I do because it's not capturing the entire beauty. But anyway, this overpath is like a maze. Like you can walk down on one way to enter the park, or you can, walk around it. So look at all that traffic. There's always a lot of traffic in San Salvador. It seems like to me, I don't care what time of the day it is. It's always a lot of traffic, and it gets worse after 2 o'clock. It gets worse. Yeah, and so yeah, me and my husband was coming down here on. We were coming down here on a motorcycle. Yep, I did that. I got on that motorcycle because that was our only mode of transportation and rode an hour and a half. Yeah. So that is my stepdaughter's little sister. So she has a different father. Um, but she's so sweet. She's so sweet. She's just full of joy and loves to talk. Loves to talk. Look at that sky, guys. You see that sky? It almost looks like a painting. How clear the sky is and the clouds. Yes. We're still walking on this thing. I'm telling you, it's like a maze. She's running way ahead of us. We cannot keep up with her. She's only 5. So yeah, once we got all the way down, we had to cross to the other side of the street because this whole area to me, I call it, it's like the spaghetti bowl. Okay, you got cars coming from all different angles, and it's just to me crazy the way you have to, just keep your eyes open. So we crossed over on the other side, and we were actually trying to go to the supermarket, but we ran into a guy who was selling fruit, which that's what I was looking for, some fresh fruit. We ran into him, and I sometimes I get carried away. I should have captured that. Um, I ended up purchasing my fresh fruit from him, and it was so inexpensive. So I never went to the supermarket because I didn't need to. It would have been more expensive if I had gone to the supermarket. Okay, so those people are waiting on the bus. And I think I know I stopped filming because we had to cross this busy street. And, when you're in another country, everything is made a little bit different. You have to constantly watch your step. And I did not want to cross the street with the camera in my hand and had to watch this traffic. So I put the camera down and crossed the street. And now this is the fruit that I purchased. So this is plantain. He sold them to me 3 for $1, and he threw in an extra one. Okay, so I'm going to prepare those in the morning. All right. And then I bought a papaya. He sold to me for $3. And gosh, I didn't realize I was so unstable. Okay, so that's the papaya. That was just $3. And then the pineapple was $2.50. Okay, so now the pineapple was probably a little expensive because I think I can get pineapple in the U.S. for about $3. But it was huge. But I purchased it. Okay. Yeah. So I bought pineapple. Then also bought he sold me 6 like tangerines for $1. All right. That's what I'm talking about. 6 tangerines for $1. Just something for me to snack on. So I'm actually staying at my stepdaughter's house because where the hospital is close to her house. And so this is, I went to buy some fruit for me to eat in the mornings. I'm going to stay in here for a couple of days with her. Yeah. That's it. All of that for $8, guys. Not bad. What do y'all think? All of that for $8. I think that was a wonderful ideal, and I think it was a wonderful price. Mm-hmm. Yep. Think I'm gonna get. Well, I know I want to fry some plantain. Thanks for watching, guys.